Happy Thanksgiving! I cannot believe that Thanksgiving is already here. Well, actually it's in 2 days, but I'm starting my food prep. It is Tuesday, 2 days before Thanksgiving, which might sound a little crazy to some of you that I'm starting so early, but I'm cooking for 40 people. It's not my first time cooking on Thanksgiving, but it's my first time cooking and hosting that many people at my fiance's and I's house. So my family's coming in, his family's coming in. It's gonna be absolutely nuts, but it's gonna be so much fun, and the menu is so good, and I love cooking, so it's fun for me, but I actually had to multiply like each of my recipes by 10. I am insanely overwhelmed. But I have a lot of help because my family's gonna come in and help. Hopefully my fiance will help. And I wanted to just share my Thanksgiving experience with you guys. So I was gonna just explain the food prep that I'm gonna do each day, explain each dish, because on Thanksgiving, actual Thanksgiving, it's gonna be, I'm assuming, really hectic. So let's get started. So the menu, I am very grateful to two of my fiance's uncles who will be doing a fried turkey and a baked turkey. And then we're actually ordering these bourbon glazed like honey hams that are so good. So I do not have to do the proteins, which is like a sigh of relief because I have so much on my plate. So we've got the 2 turkeys, the 2 hams, and then I'll just go through the sides. Side-wise, I'm doing a classic green bean casserole, which is like green beans. I'm gonna add some onions, mushrooms. You use like a cream of mushroom soup, and you put like these fried onions on top. Amazing, had it ever since I was a kid. My mom made it, it's such, like it's so good, it's a fan favorite. Then I'm doing a classic stuffing, so use like day-old bread, onions, celery. I'm gonna do gravy, obviously. I'm doing a couple of dips to start, like just to snack on. I don't wanna do a lot of appetizers just because people, I don't want them to fill up. So I'm gonna make a really healthy French onion dip, which is like Greek yogurt, sour cream, onions. I'm gonna do spinach artichoke dip, and I'm gonna do hummus, which I bought that pre-made, so that's easy. I'm gonna do the classic sweet potato casserole, which is like the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top, ooey gooey and delicious. And then I'm doing a spiced pumpkin, carrot, and sweet potato soup, which is gonna be delicious, and for people who are trying to like diet on Thanksgiving, is good because it's super healthy. And what else am I doing? I'm doing a Brussels sprouts with shredded up with cranberries and bacon, which I cannot eat Brussels sprouts whole. I find them really gross. And then we're gonna do mashed potatoes, obviously. And then I think that might be it for the sides. I'm doing biscuits, Cuban bread, because my fiance's Cuban. We're ordering actually some rice and beans because it's a very Cuban thing. And then desserts, I'm doing all the desserts. So dessert-wise, I'm gonna be doing a chocolate chip cookie pie. I'm gonna be doing 2 pumpkin pies, a pecan pie, a Texas sheet cake, which is like a chocolate cake. I'm going to be doing, we're getting 2 carrot cakes, which is also like what he does in his Cuban family. So 2 carrot cakes, and then I'm doing this thing called a gooey butter cake, which is traditional for, not traditional for Thanksgiving, but like it's a cake back home from St. Louis, Missouri that my mom always made like randomly, and it's so good. It's like this ooey gooey butter, powdered sugar cake, and it's like a cake batter, not cake batter, but like cake flavored crust. It's honestly insane. So I have a lot to do, and yeah, we're gonna get it all done. I believe in myself. We're actually getting a commercial kitchen installed in our garage tomorrow because there's just physically no way using just my stovetop that I could be able to cook all of this. So that's gonna be super helpful. And then we're getting tables like put out, set up for all the people because we don't have a table for 40. So today I'm food prepping. I don't wanna cook any of the food that's gonna get old. So basically I'm just prepping, which means any of the recipe that requires like chopping to where that item won't like go bad, I'm gonna chop now. So that's like mushrooms, onions, the sweet potatoes, I'm gonna peel them, carrots, garlic, all of that I'm gonna get done now. I'm gonna put them in plastic bags with the name of the dish, so I know like these sweet potatoes is for the casserole, this is for the soup. And then tomorrow I'll be doing most of the desserts because pumpkin pie and all that, like it'll be fine a day old, that it's not like it'll get hard or gross. So, and then Thanksgiving Day I'll be actually cooking all of the sides and everything. So excited. So yeah, let's get started. In case you guys wanted to see the food prep that I did. Well, luckily I got the Brussels sprouts already shaved, but here's my sweet potatoes, celery, onion, mushrooms, literally all bagged. That took me like 2 hours. Good morning, everyone. We're now one day out from Thanksgiving, which is very exciting, but also means that I have insane amounts of cooking left. I am so happy that I prepped yesterday, at least. I honestly got such a migraine from chopping up all those onions. I was like sobbing the whole time, but the good news is that all the chopping for all the recipes is out of the way. So today I'm gonna be working on basically all of the desserts. Definitely won't go bad overnight because I'm doing a chocolate chip pie, like a chocolate chip cookie pie. I'm doing pecan pie, pumpkin pie, a Texas sheet cake, and gooey butter cake. Those will all keep fine. And we're also getting 2 carrot cakes. I've never made a carrot cake, but it's a thing in like Cuban Thanksgivings, I guess, says my fiance. Anyways, I'm gonna start with some bacon, which is not for any of the desserts, but it's for the Brussels sprouts with cranberries and bacon. And bacon I'm just gonna cook since it's gonna be mixed up in the Brussels sprouts. Like it doesn't matter if it's just a day old. So I'm gonna do that right now because I have to cook 40 to 50 pieces of bacon, which is a lot of bacon. Again, I'm not used to having like multiply my recipes by 10. And then I'm also gonna try to see if I can do the onion dip, which is gonna be just like an appetizer, which will keep fine for a couple days in the fridge, and the soup, which will be totally fine because I can just reheat that. Everything else I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm gonna cook this in the oven, which I have found is the best way to cook bacon when you're not trying to stink up your house with a bacon smell. So I put it on broil. I'm gonna pop it on these tray sheets things and just basically let it go. It's just gonna go for like 10 to 15 minutes. Then I just take it out and it's done. And then I'm gonna crumble it up in the recipe. And also this recipe, you can totally take out the bacon if you're not a meat eater or you just don't like pork or whatever. Feel free to take the bacon out. But my family is a bacon eater family, aka they love bacon. It's like a food group. Sorry if I look a little disheveled. I literally just rolled out of bed. It's like 9:30 in the morning. My sister landed last night, so I'm sure she'll be joining me in a little bit, hopefully to help. Oh shoot. Just so you know that everybody makes mistakes. I had bought these baguettes, which my housekeeper put in the oven because they're too long to fit into the bread thingy, and the oven on broil. Thanksgiving madness has started. I burned the plastic onto this bread, and now it smells like burnt plastic in here. My fiance's gonna be so upset. Anyways, minor setback, okay? Minor setback. So that bacon is just finishing up cooking. Okay, so I've buttered a pie dish. You can do this in a rectangular glass pan, but because it's Thanksgiving, I wanted it to look more like a pie. So what I've done is I've melted a stick of margarine, I know, like oleo, not even butter, it's like enough said. And I've mixed it with a box of yellow cake mix. It smells like heaven. And this is gonna be the crust added with 1 egg. And that's literally gonna be the crust of this gooey butter cake. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And then the inside is super easy as well. It's literally just powdered sugar, cream cheese, and eggs. So you just mix this with a fork. Again, if you guys want, I can add, I am curious on where my sister is because I saw she was downstairs earlier because I could hear her. Maybe she went to work out, which is definitely what I should be doing, but oh well, it's the holidays. Okay, so once all of that is combined, take my pie crust, and this is actually my mom's recipe that she's made before, and as a kid it was like the best thing in the world. Press it down And then I'm gonna actually press it down to where it comes up on the edge so there's like a crust. This cake mix smells like heaven on earth, sure as you can imagine. So this is what that looks like. And I'm gonna mix the eggs, the powdered sugar, and the cream cheese. Cream cheese. And then we've got our 2 eggs. And then half of this. It should really be 1 box of powdered sugar, but I got a big bag, so it's gonna be about half of this, roughly. I'm gonna eyeball it. Does that look like 1 box of powdered sugar?
Yeah.
I guess I'll whip it up and check the consistency. Now I really don't know how much I have because it's spread across the whole kitchen. I have no idea how much you do.
Are you talking to me or the people?
Oh, help! SOS! Okay, so now I have my batter and I'm gonna just pour it in. I'm praying that I did this right because so much of it flew across my kitchen that I don't know how much powdered sugar I had, but it smells good. And the good news is that if it doesn't work out, I have a ton of other desserts, so that's good. I'm gonna bake this in an oven at 350 for my mom's recipe. 30 minutes it says, or until the middle of the cake should look rarer than the outer. Wise words of my mom. So, I have a lot going on. I baked my gooey butter cakes, which are over here, which I wrapped in foil and sprinkled with powdered sugar. Then I've made my cookie cheese, or not cheesecake, just plain cookie pie. These are my onions simmering for the healthy French onion dip. And I've already made my carrot and ginger soup, if you wanna see that. That's gonna be fine in the fridge until tomorrow. And we're gonna work on the rest of the desserts. My fiance's back, my sister's here, hopefully they'll help out. Hell, yeah, we're making momentum, let's do it. My sister finally decided to help me in the kitchen. Bless her. So they're working on the pecan pie and the best Texas sheet cake. And Johnny's just tossing butter at me.
Cutest sour cream.
Alex, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side?
Green bean casserole.
Ooh, I'm making that tomorrow with the fried onions on top.
Yes.
Johnny, what's yours?
Black beans and rice.
That's not a Thanksgiving special.
Black beans and rice. That sounds fun. Mine's the stuffing, probably.
I'd say stuffing and gravy are actually
And mashed
different.
potatoes. Evan Cam, I'm making the pecan pie. I've got my pumpkin pies cooking. I've got my onions cooling and Alex on the chocolate pie, or cake. Pies are out. Alex working on the sauce. She might have burned the first frosting, so I made her try it again. The thing in my chest. And the chocolate sheet cake looks so good. Pretty proud with my pecan, pumpkin, and chocolate sheet cake. I can't wait to eat it. Wanted to give you a close-up of that magic. Look at that. Oh.
What's going on, chef?
So my parents just got here. So excited. Thank God, because now I have 2 more people to help me. Help! So we made all of the desserts. I made the soup and I made the onion dip. And then my mom got here and was like, no, we should cook more. I'm like, okay, so we're making the green bean casserole and the stuffing, but we're not gonna cook it yet. We're gonna just prep it in the casserole dishes, which these are our nice casserole dishes from Green Carol. and we're gonna prep it and then we'll cook it, we'll bake it tomorrow. So it'll be fresh, but you can prep it a day before. So that's what we're doing now. So it's Thanksgiving morning and I just came outside to check on them. They're setting up, they came outside to set up the tables and lights, and then they came back this morning to set up the like decor, candles, all that good stuff. So let's see. So we're gonna do like candles here in the place settings, and then there's gonna be that green moss over there like all throughout. We found this like inspo on Pinterest, so we're just kind of creating our own version of it. Mom and I are back in the kitchen working on the Brussels sprouts. I microwaved them, added garlic, butter, salt, and pepper. And then I'm gonna let them marinate for like an hour or so. And then we're gonna cook the bacon and the cranberries and add it all together with Parmesan cheese, and it's gonna be delicious. We're here with the mash. It's a sweet potato mash with chopped pecans, and then we're gonna obviously top it with shmallows. Yummy! Look at our very festive Christmas tree. My father just, you know, watching TV. Let's go check outside and see how it's looking. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Look at the moss. How pretty. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. So pretty. These are our little cards for food, labeled. And then we're doing this situation.
I did.
It's gonna have a little berry and a little leaf, and then on each placemat, it's gonna say "Thankful for you." Isn't that cute? Concentration at its finest. Here's the finished table. It's gonna be so pretty at night. Thankful for you. Wow. And over here is gonna be where the dessert table is. And I've labeled, well, it's gonna go like this, but I didn't want them to blow away, but they'll be like this. Cute. Cannot wait to feast. I'm starved. Here's our table. All labeled out with everything. The hams and turkeys on this side. And then all the sides are gonna be here. Obviously, we're gonna move these to the sides. And there's my lovely fiance. This is my Thanksgiving outfit. I was gonna wear heels, but our dinner is in the, hi. Our dinner is in the grass, and I didn't want my shoes to go in the grass. This dress is Alexis' new collection. So festive and yellow. And yeah, I just did like a bronzy makeup with like a light lip, and accessories are a little gold chain and gold earrings. And my fiance said he didn't like my shoes, so that might change. Oh look, wow, the lighting is much better in here. See that dress? This is my lip color, Velvet Matte, Victoria's Secret. This is our cute little bar. How cute. Candles. And then you come over here and look at our lights. It looks so cute. They're lighting all the candles. Probably take them 10 minutes just to light these candles. But it's gonna be so pretty when it starts to get darker outside. How pretty. So this is serious. Table goals. I honestly can't get over this. It's so gorgeous. And then the dessert table, everything looks so festive. I have my drink. Cheers. This is inside. And then here's my dips. This is for appetizers. My homemade spinach artichoke dip and onion dip. Here's the view from up here. How gorgeous. Okay, so here it is, people. The final thing. The final food. Oh my God. I just want to give you a full landscape of it. My plate of madness. I couldn't help but eat the biscuit. So pretty.
Those leaves are picked.
My dessert table. The pumpkin.
So
Gooey butter cake. Chocolate chip cookie pie. Pecan pie. Texas shake. Carrot cake. And more pumpkin and ice cream, obviously.
I don't think you should post this because
There's
it's gonna
the
make
dessert.
everyone else on Thanksgiving jealous.
Thank you, Bianca. I hope everyone's jealous because I slaved. When you can't decide which one you want to try. Mom too. I'm her mother's daughter.
Okay, I'm going right on. This is where it's at.